It's BedLife 5. Can you hear me now? Okay, you got some sound. Qapla, hello world. It's Qapla world. There we go. Hello world, it's BedLife 5, Qapla, and welcome to BedLife for Friday, December 18th, 2020. And thank you, Joseph Patrick, for a €2 super chat saying your universal translator is damaged. Yes, it certainly seemed that way. Apologies. I could tell something was messing up. I didn't realize how bad it was messing up. But yeah, wow. And you guys didn't get any audio during the introduction. My bad. I am. Oh man, this thing really took a dump. I did update Windows. I will blame it on that. That seems to be the popular thing to do, is blame it on a Windows update. So I'll blame it on my recent Windows update. Apologies, guys, for that. I know people were here early. Thank you for coming early. It always helps. Actor was the first one that I see at 4:03 p.m. Says spoilers make cars go brrr on corners. That's not the type of spoiler I was talking about on this Fandom Friday, and I'm calling it a Fandom Friday because we have 3 of the 4 biggest players in Sci-Fi fandom are streaming or just ended streaming this Friday. We've got Star Trek with Discovery in the crap corner. We've got Star Wars with the Mandalorian as the great comeback, the underdog, the Rocky Balboa, and we've got the Expanse in a corner all its own. Nobody even dare approach it, making its triumphant return as the Mandalorian makes its exit, and Star Trek Discovery just kinda bobbles along like a submarine that can't submerge or an airplane that can't quite take off. And of course we're missing the Orville, which would take its rightful place amongst these titans of the fandom if they could have had their season. If there was no virus, they would very likely be streaming now as well. So we miss the Orville, but this has been a tremendous Friday for Sci-Fi fans. So we'll talk about that. Caroga Knight says, Viva Caroga, Qapla. Caroga Knight. Josh Reed says, BedLife, why did CNN, Caroga News Network, show you sliding down a hill in Central Park in shorts and sunscreen on your nose? I don't know, Josh Street. I can't. I have no explanation. Wesley Crusher says, BedLife, greetings, birds, turds, and nerds. Now can I go home? Yes, Wes, tell your boss I give you okay to go home. And Qapla, thank you for tuning in. Josh Street says, Bird is late. Someone throw snow on him to wake him up. Believe me, I've been plenty awake. Wesley says, Bird is always late, so he's on time. I like that logic. And Wesley puts in all our custom emojis. Thank you, Wes. And Wesley says, I get my money's worth out of those emojis. You absolutely do, Wes. Thank you so much. Moxley Fan 21 says, hello to you all. Welcome, Moxley Fan. Wesley says, BedLife, by the time you read this, I might be going home, which is never. I'm sorry to hear that, Wes. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hello in Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Qapla, 47 Yorktown. Not Ryan Johnson with hashtag Bird is late. Josh Reed says, great, BedLife pulled a BedLife. Yeah, no audio, and then terrible audio. Apologies, I can't wait to read all those messages. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Not Ryan Johnson says hashtag hail on Caroga, because of course he does. Moxley fan says Mox waiting apparently patiently for Bird. And Moxley says sound please, but I was already trying to deal with the next problem, to which I wasn't even aware that you guys weren't getting sound during the intro. But we had bigger fish to fry, as they say. Yitza says, Lowell, I was looking for what the problem was on my PC, so it's not only me. No, it wasn't you. Dee says no sound. U47 Yorktown says sound. Not Ryan Johnson says fix the sound, Bird. Wesley says, is Bird late? I was a bit late, Wes. Dee says, DadOPrey, hello, and hope you are well. Thank you, Dee. Hope you are well, too. Moxie fan says, sound, por favor. Dee says, DadOPrey, no sound. Wesley says, no sound, question mark. And then Yitza says, eek. And then Wesley says, what the? And Yitza says, noise. Yes, that's worse. Worse than no sound is bad sound, as 47 Yorktown reported. John Street says, DadOPrey, no sound was better than this. I know. I didn't know it was going to happen. Dee says, DadOPrey, can't hear you, just static. Not Ryan Johnson says, DadOPrey is trying to blow out our eardrums. I apologize. Wesley says, is it just me? No, Wes. Obviously, it's not just you. Yitza yells no. Moxley fan says, what in blazes? Dee says, DadOPrey, look at the chat. I didn't have to look at the chat. I could see my microphone was showing it way in the red. Something wasn't right. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, DadOPrey, are you leaking hot air? No, it's a problem with the software that reduces the background noise. So I turned it off, and I'm afraid I can't turn it back on until I reboot, which won't be till after this stream, I guess. Mike Richards says, welcome to Amateur Hour. It happens to the best of us. Mike Richards. Dee Myers says, DadOPrey, you're talking and no one can hear what you're saying. Don't worry. I was asking if you could hear me, is what I was asking. Wesley says, Bird broke the sound. Yitza says, man, Bird Geologia machine is really loud, or that's a force, or it says that the force of his Geologia stream. It was neither. John Street says, DadOPrey, did you drop your mic in the Geologia machine again? No. Joseph Patrick says, your universal translator is damaged. Thank you again, Joseph. That was the best comment so far. Not Ryan Johnson says, the sweet sound of white noise blasting my eardrums. Why you gotta be racist? Dee says, Wesley, I think so. Uncle Remus says, let them meet static. 47 Yorktown says, sounds like my old shortwave radio. Wesley says, Caroga being attacked by sound monsters, DadOPrey. Not Ryan Johnson says, DadOPrey has been hacked. Someone else controls the audio. No, overreacting. 47 Yorktown says, yes. Wesley says, yay. Dee says, can hear you now, Bird. Thank you, Dee. Mike Richards says, yes. Wesley says, good. Josh Reed says, no, only static. And Uncle Remus says, nope. I think they're a little bit behind. Wesley says, Bird is back. And Wesley says, DadOPrey was a sound monster attacking you. No, Wes, just a bug in the software. Moxley fan says, sound mode engaged. Dr. Alex says, Qapla, DadOPrey, I was a complete doofus with Anti-Tracker's latest vid. I didn't watch it all the way through the first time and missed his shout out. Yes, Anti-Tracker's last video, his Star Trek Discovery review, turned into a infomercial for Dr. Alex's book by the end of the video. I thought it was well done, but yeah, if you didn't watch it all the way through, Dr. Alex, you would have missed that. Wesley says hashtag Dear Bop. And you know what? I didn't actually test Dear Bop today because I was busy trying to fix the microphones. So we'll see when we try to go to Dear Bop. I don't even know if it's going to work. Let's see. Does it even work? Does it even work if we try to bring up? Okay, good. And as you might see, I did subscribe to Disney Plus today. I have not seen The Mandalorian yet, but I will start watching it soon, mostly because of the spoilers I heard about what happens in The Mandalorian, final episode of season 2 of The Mandalorian. It would seem that Disney is doing what we want, and I thought they should deserve some recognition for it. So I went the very generous Joseph Patrick had sent me the money for the first a month of Disney Plus. So I went ahead and started it today. There is no free trial. It's just you got to pay for it to get it. And so over the next month, I intend to binge watch the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, and we'll see what happens if I decide to keep it for another month or 2. We'll see. But I am officially, for the first time, a subscriber to Disney Plus. Wesley wants Dear Bop. We'll see, Wes. Mike Richards says, and now I got the notification. Well, it's good. All you missed was a whole bunch of static, Mike Richards. Josh reads his bird of prey. So on a submarine, you're in command, or a plane, you're the pilot. Well, I mean, it's possible. Dee Dee says hello to Moxley fan. Wesley says Dear Bop, and again puts in all the emojis. Dee Dee Myers says, Wesley, way to go. Now you made Bird of Prey mad. No, nobody made me mad. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, hail on Caroga is not a bad thing. It's better than hurricane on Caroga. Wesley, you guys, I went to Caroga this morning in Space Engineers, and the Caroga mining ship CMS Tupac is gone. It's just gone. I don't know if somebody stole it or the game just erased it. My guess is the game just erased it because Cinnabon looked through the game. I asked him to do a check. The grid no longer exists in the game, and I highly doubt anyone wasted their time grinding down just the CMS Tupac, but the Tupac is gone. I don't know if it maybe ran out of power. Now it had a generator. It had a reactor that had like 50 or 60 whatever of uranium in it. I thought it should have been powered for at least a few days, and it was gone in just a few hours. I don't know. I'm wondering if I accidentally left the batteries on recharge. I wonder if I accidentally left the batteries on recharge instead of auto, and then the power just died. But the Tupac is gone, so that's gonna set the Carogan space program back a little bit. We're gonna either have to rebuild the Tupac, or I have a better version of a space mining vessel that we could build, but it's a bit bigger. I don't know what Sassy's barking at. Sassy, where are you and what are you barking at? Sassy? She's over here. Sassy girl. Sassy? I don't know. I don't know what Sassy's barking at. So we had a little setback there in Caroga. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, brother. Hail Caroga, hail Caroga. Hail the Jedi Bill. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, hail Caroga. No, it's not a good thing either. Mike Richards says, due to technical difficulties beyond our control. What's due to technical difficulties beyond our control? Jedi Bill says hello to Wesley. Joseph says, now that you're talking, can we get back the static? Wow. Jedi Bill says good evening to 47 Yorktown, and a good late evening to Joseph. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey, at least the noise was better than your accents. Oi, you don't like my accents, you say? I bet you can't even tell me which accent this is. Yeah. So who are you to tell me you don't like my accents when you can't even identify what accent I'm using right now? D.D. Myers says, hello, how are you? Jedi Bill says, hello to Not Ryan Johnson. Dr. Alex says, I have thanked Anti-Tracker subsequently, of course. Of course you have, Dr. Alex. Jedi Bill says, hey to DD, he's doing well. Not Ryan Johnson says, Jedi Bill, hello, good sir. Jedi Bill says, hello, DadOPrey, Qapla, Warrior. Hail Caroga. Hail Caroga, Jedi Bill. I think I just said that. D.D. Myers says, welcome to Jedi Bill. Jedi Bill says, DadOPrey, I don't think you like me anymore. Of course I like you, Jedi Bill. I just didn't get to your chat yet. I love Jedi Bill, and if I known what shirt you were wearing, I would have wore the Coca-Cola shirt today. But I think DadOPrey did good picking the Yoda shirt today, since we probably all know what happened on Mandalorian. I'm not going to get into it. If you don't know, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But after hearing what happened, I have had some faith restored in Disney. At least they're worth 1 month. At least worth 1 month of Disney, of Disney Plus. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So of course I like you, Jedi Bill. DD says, DadOPrey, I think someone stole your ship and is holding it ransom or blew it up. I checked. Cinnabon can't find it anywhere. Maybe SysOPrey will give us a NephewOPrey sighting on the camera. A real close-up of NephewOPrey. Yay! Happy baby! Happy baby! Oh, look at that. No chest hair yet. Yay! Happy baby! Aww. You're a natural YouTuber, NephewOPrey. Charlie. Okay, we'll make some room for Charlie. Come on over. Come on over, Charlie. Aww. Yeah. 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 Yeah, look at the camera. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
He keeps making new noises.
He's making new noises.
But the noises, he sound like he's out of breath or wheezing. And they're a little scary. And I talked to the doctor. I recorded them. And she checked him and she was like, he seems fine. When they learn to make new noises sometimes, the noises are weird. But man,
maybe you need to stop smoking so many cigars,
right,
Charlie.
That basically, he makes these noises that scare me. There's that one he's doing now, this exhale, like hee hee hee. Then he does like a, and he just keeps doing it.
There you go. Show people how you clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands.
Using his hands.
Oh, you're using your hand. Okay. Yeah. You like to scare your mommy?
He also does push-ups now.
You like to scare your mommy? You like to do push-ups and sit-ups?
Yes.
No sit-ups.
Little push-ups.
Don't worry, Jedi Bill. Not gonna do any spoilers. D.D. Myers says, I loved your party ship. That was a gift. What a ship it was. Yes, Wesley Crusher and T-Bird created a party ship for DadOPrey's birthday. Unfortunately, the ship blew up while we were driving it. While I was driving it, and there were no survivors. Yeah. Dan23 says hello, Qapla Dan. Dee Dee says it's always Turtis Danny's fault. They can never get anything right. That's true. That's true. Dan23 says Mandalorian season 2 ending had a post-credit scene where the real okay, I don't want it to give away any spoilers, but that looks good. Jedi Bill says yes. I don't have watched it yet. What's he got? He's got my hat. You got my hat. I hope it's clean. It was made in China. think. Dan23 says MephewOPrey knows how to pick the correct ship.
Good, does it?
Hats off to MephewOPrey. Yeah, I wouldn't
Looked at me
expect
and
it to taste good either, Charlie.
I gave him Joey's hat to
And
hold.
now all the windows, all the windows got small. I have to open all the windows again. Where are we?
Did you tell everyone that MephewOPrey's hair looked lovely?
I did. I think I told everybody MephewOPrey did go ahead and dye her hair on her birthday. Looking very good.
Lovely color.
A lovely color, says MephewOPrey. Where are we? Jedi Bill says he hasn't watched it yet. Are you playing it like an instrument, Charlie? He's scratching the hat. Dee Meyer says MephewOPrey knows how to pick the correct ship. My hat's off to MephewOPrey. Not Ryan Johnson says BedLife. You have more than one accent. I think you need to get your hearing checked. They're all the same. They're one and the same. Dee said, yeah, clapping, baby. Dee Meyer says, always happy, baby. Dan23 says, baby eats applesauce. Headline news.
Well, he had pumpkin today.
Pumpkin.
It was fantastic.
He had a whole jar of pumpkin.
He put his hand in it. He held the spoon.
He was like, blah.
No, he wasn't.
I think he was. I think he was. And Dee Myers is BedLife is now taking the stream over. And Joseph Pedrick with an unprecedented second €2 super chat says, MephewOPrey, show us please. Oh, MephewOPrey. MephewOPrey. Joseph put in a super chat asking if you would show your lovely hair.
I will.
She will. She needs a little time.
Not tonight,
Not tonight,
but I will.
but she will. Yeah,
Maybe I'll give her a blowout.
today's a bad night, but soon.
Did you
So-
just take the passy out and replace it?
Maybe Monday.
You did. You did.
Speaking of Monday, this Monday for BedLife is going to be a special Christmas song request. BedLife. We're going to do all the Christmas songs you guys want to request as sung by me for this Friday, for this Monday before Christmas.
He wants to cuddle.
Aw, you want to cuddle? You want to cuddle? Aw,
No,
no?
not like because I'm on camera. I'm not a camera cuddle. He
What?
wants his real Uncle Joey. He wants
Aw.
his real Uncle Joey. Yeah.
Aw, Charlie. Yeah, hi, baby.
That's a terrible angle
Yeah.
to come in sideways on.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Hi. I don't know what you want me to do.
Him. He always puts that arm backwards.
How we got going?
Baby.
John DeMarco says, greetings, all greetings, John DeMarco. Chris Perzer says, I'm sure those noises Charlie was making were him practicing the Klingon vowels.
Wow.
So that his first word is Qapla. Absolutely.
I hope not. But sometimes I wonder about that. Like when he taps his feet, I'm like, is this like a dance from former life? Is he reciting some sort of
Dan23 says,
ballet or tap?
play peekaboo because a bird of prey you can actually go invisible. Oh, yeah. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
You know what? He just doesn't care.
I don't think he cares.
He may or may not notice. He just doesn't. Like when I put him in the stroller, if there's too much sun or light or something, so I'll close both sides and he's kind of in a little pod. And I always like look in and peek to make sure he's okay, and he does not. He is usually perfectly fine. Loves being in a little pod.
Not Ryan Johnson says, BedLife. LDG complains about spoilers, and he went and spoiled the episode with his video this morning. Actually, LDG doesn't complain about spoilers. LDG says that spoilers don't exist for him because he just makes him want to watch it more. So I will give him that. He is consistent. And he did, from what I heard, he did pull down the video or change the video title and thumbnail. Whatever he did, he apologized for it, and we can move on. Everybody makes mistakes. I was very, very close yesterday to spoiling the Star Trek Discovery episode. Now, you can't spoil Star Trek Discovery, unfortunately, because it's already spoiled. But I was very close to putting the Guardian of Forever in the thumbnail. But at the last second, I chose to put dying Michael Burnham in the thumbnail instead, because I just didn't want to ruin it for anybody on literally the first day. I think tomorrow I will go ahead and update the thumbnail to the Guardian of Forever, now that everybody knows, but it could have happened to anybody. And Joseph Patrick, with a third €2 super chat, says Last Christmas by Wham Butcher. It's like Miley Cyrus. Last Christmas by Wham Butcher. Joseph, remind me on Monday, and we will do it. We will do it. So yeah, that did happen, but I think we can. I'll be honest. That's how I knew about what happened in The Mandalorian as well, was from LDG's video this morning. But I would have found out some other way. A secret that big isn't going to be kept under wraps forever, or for long. Dee Dee Myers says Qapla to Chris. Dee Dee says, Chris, hope you're doing well. Chris says, Dee Dee, for now, tomorrow as I wade into the madness for fresh produce for Christmas meals. Wish me luck. Wish you luck, Chris. You're going to go look for Christmas food. Joseph can accept that. Thank you, Joseph. What's his face, McWhatnot? Says Qapla, DadOPrey, Qapla. What's his face, McWhatnot? Dee Dee says, Chris, I wish you good luck. Yeah, we do too. Yeah, Charlie? You like Yoda? You like Yoda? Who do you like better, Yoda or Captain Kirk? Captain Kirk. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. You like Captain Kirk better. Oh, you like the Elgato Stream Deck. You want to press buttons on it. There's your yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, hold that in your mouth. Good boy. Good boy. Jedi Bill says, Hail Caroga, DadOPrey. Please watch and listen to Rambling Canucks Karaoke Saturday. I sing very good version of New York State of Mind for you. Oh, thank you so much, Jedi Bill. But Rambling Canucks videos are usually taken down by the time I get to them. I will try to take a look. So is this past Saturday or this upcoming Saturday? I assume, what's today? Friday. You mean tomorrow's Rambling Cooks video tomorrow or the Saturday before? Let me know in the chat. Jedi Bill says, good evening to What's His Face McWhatnot. What do we got? What's His Face McWhatnot says, Charlie prefers Captain Kirk. Confirmed. Absolutely. Absolutely confirmed. So Charlie, do you want to do Dear Bops? You want to do some Dear Bops? I think you do. I think you do. Let's it's this coming Saturday. Hail Caroga. Thank you, Jedi Bill. I will try to be there for this coming Saturday. Or I'll be honest, I'm not going to be there, but I will try to listen to it the next day. Oh wow, we got quite a few Dear Bops, Charlie. Quite a few Dear Bops. Here we go. Look at what we got here. So, Charlie, this is the first Dear Bop. Dear Bop, Tilly here from STD. If we got married, I can command you around just as incompetently as I do on STD. Michael Burnham will marry us because she can do everything perfectly. Can't wait. I don't know, Charlie. Should I marry Mary Wiseman or should I hold out for Nicole DeBoer? Yeah, you say Nicole? I mean, Mary Wiseman, she's not bad. She's a redhead. Yeah, no. Oh, Charlie is very against having Aunt Mary. You want Aunt Nicole? I don't blame you. Sorry, Tilly. Sorry, Tilly. You don't pass the Charlie test. I am flattered, though. I am flattered. I know you just had a baby yourself, so, you know. Maybe try again in a year. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe things will be different. Dear Bob, what did you think of the Axanar Confidential Pacific 201 movie? Pacific 201, I didn't realize had any connection with Axanar. I didn't see anything about Axanar related to Pacific 201. I thought Pacific 201 Part 1 was pretty good. I don't know if Part 2 has come out yet. I liked Part 1 of Pacific 201. And in fact, I put the link out there on multiple streams and suggested it to everybody out there that they all check it out. I still don't believe there's any connection with Axanar, but if there is, so be it. I'm still waiting for Axanar, which, you know, we were told was going to come out this summer, but as far as I know, has yet to come out. So, you know, when Axanar comes out, I'd be really happy to see that too. Although I will give it a fair chance. We'll see what happens. Dear Bob, try to be the best, because you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe. Though the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself. Try and you'll succeed. However, doubt that you're the one, and you can have your dreams. Never doubt that you're the one. Never doubt that you're the one and you can have your dreams. You're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's going to keep you down. You heard that, Charlie? Nothing's going to keep you down. For me, nothing's going to keep me down except gravity. But we'll figure out a way around that. Thank you. I don't know if this is a movie quote or a poem or what, but very what did I say? That thing, the opposite of detrimental. Very. Come on, Charlie. What word am I thinking of? Supportive? No, better than that. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's very good. Oh man, I've forgotten some basic words, Charlie. So we got an email message from Rock Solid, aka Gary. Uplifting. That's one of them. That could be it. Thank you, Joseph. Uplifting. Wasn't the word I was thinking of, but it's close enough. So Rock Solid sent us a picture, which I guess I will download and risk showing everybody. Did you know Klingons love Christmas? Is the title, and it's there'll be scary ghost stories and tales of glories of Christmases long, long ago. And then Gowron says, tales of glory, you say. Ha ha ha. There it is. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of glories. Christmas is long, long ago. Tales of glory, you say. Yes. Very, very nice. Gary, excellent. Excellent Klingon reference. Dear Bob, is Lisa Left Eye called Lisa Right Eye in the Mirror Universe? No, she's just called Lisa Two Eyes, because both her eyes are normal in the Mirror Universe, aka Detmer. Although now she's called Deadmer, because she's dead. Dear DadOPrey, I think you mean. So in the last episode of Star Trek Discovery, we found out that Kelpian meat is high in cholesterol, but is it any good on a barbecue? Oi, Kelpians on the Barbie is a big stay for us Aussies in the Mirror Universe. Because you know, in the Mirror Universe, Australia's on the top half of the globe. We're in the northern hemisphere, so our toilets they go around the correct way. It's and we eat the Kelpians, and then we poop the Kelpian meat, and then we watch it go around counterclockwise like normal people do. Oh, hi, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, don't worry, we're not in the Mirror Universe, Charlie. You don't have to eat Kelpian. You don't have to, you can eat hamburger like a good American. You want him? Okay. Dear Bob, what's the best thing about Dear Bob, the best thing about Star Trek Discovery is Admiral Vance of Vance Refrigeration. Is he related to Bob? Yes, Vance is Bob's great grandniece who transitioned to become great grandnephew of Vance, Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration, and so he keeps it in the family. Vance Refrigeration is the longest running business in Federation history. 352 generations of Vances have worked at Vance Refrigeration. It's truly an honor, greater than even being an admiral in Starfleet. So yeah. Even the Ferengis bow to Vance, Admiral Vance of Vance Refrigeration. Dear Bob, if everything in the universe, including atoms and particles, stop moving, does time stop, or does time continue even if everything is frozen? Everything stops. If you could stop the movement of everything in the universe would explode and time would end. There would be no universe. Welcome, Captain Track. Hello, Captain Track. Welcome to the stream. I hope you got my messages on Twitter, Captain Track. I was serious about them. Dee Dee says, Bird of Prey, watch out for redheads. Oh, I know about redheads, Dee Dee. I know all about redheads. Dear Bob, I might start a stream soon. Which is better, Streamlabs or XSplit? Thanks. Bob, bend over. Bend over. Ben, if you're really out there, it would be StreamYards or XSplit, or perhaps Streamlabs OBS or XSplit. I personally like XSplit, even though it costs money. Streamlabs OBS is very capable. I personally have not got it to work correctly, but I'd already got an XSplit working, so I didn't try too hard to get it working. But if you were starting new, I would assume to just start with Streamlabs OBS. There's no reason to pay XSplit. but unfortunately I wouldn't be able to answer your questions if you have any. No, Charlie. Of course, MomOPrey went outside, and now you don't want your pacifier. Yeah, take your pacifier, please. Let MomOPrey get a few minutes outside. Oh, Charlie. Okay, come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Oh, Charlie. Oh. So I go with OBS if you really haven't started. It's free. It does everything XSplit does, more or less. I do think XSplit's a bit easier, but I'm especially since the last couple upgrades have caused some issues. Not that it was a problem, but there was like a day where I didn't work right away. I would question why you have to pay for something when Streamlabs OBS will do it for free. I already paid a lifetime license, so I'm going to stick with XSplit. But realistically, if I was starting fresh, I would start with Streamlabs OBS. Dear Bop, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? MOX. Yes, of course it makes a sound. Humans aren't the only one that can hear it. Bugs can hear it. Owls, other birds, other animals. And if you're saying there's no animal life whatsoever to hear it, it still makes a sound. It's still recorded in the plant life or the rocks or whatever. There's definitely a sound. A sound does not depend on an observer. And I would say we're quite sure of that. And if you want to know what comes first, the chicken or the egg, well, the chicken egg came first, because the egg that born a chicken would be a chicken egg. Now, the chicken egg might have been laid by a slightly different animal, a fuzzy duck or something might have laid a chicken egg, but the egg came before the chicken. So the egg comes first. Dear Bob, hello, my name is Harry Beaver. What are your top 10 Christmas movies? That's a good one. I mean, not the name, that's obvious. Okay, there you go. You're going to go with MomOPrey. Pacifier back.
Oh,
Okay, Charlie.
you don't want to go.
Thirsty. Couldn't drink while Charlie was here. Apologies. Okay, top 10 Christmas movies. I don't have top 10 Christmas movies. Die Hard 2, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, not a hell of a lot of Christmas movies, I'll be honest. It's really about it. I mean, I know of others, but I wouldn't put them on a great list. I don't have a lot of great Christmas movies. Gremlins, but to be honest, do I really consider Gremlins a great Christmas movie? Not really. Not really. Christmas movies are not one of my favorite fortes of movies, so to say. Dear Bob, why are you here at this very moment in your life? Did you arrive at this point in your life because you willed it, or because you were destined to be here? What is your destiny anyways? I must know these things, Bob. Please help me. I will mail you again soon. Caroga citizen number 1138. Probably destined to be here. I don't really think I willed it. I would like to think if I could have willed it, I would have wielded something better. What is my destiny? To be God Emperor of Caroga. But beyond that, I'm not sure it's something we are meant to know. I wish I could help you more, number 1138. I truly, truly do. Carlo Albanese is putting in NephewOPrey and other emojis. Hail Caroga, hail Caroga, hail Carlo. Dear Bob, since many are looking to cancel people who are offensive, can we finally cancel the No, god damn it. Dear Bob, are you a Verizon customer? Yes, but I'm not eligible for Disney Plus. Already checked. Depending on what plan you're on, you can actually get Disney Plus for free. It also gets you Hulu and ESPN Plus. Customers on either Play More or Get More unlimited plans are eligible for this promo. Yeah, I checked it all out. I already have Hulu with no commercials. Unfortunately, there was no way to add Disney Plus. And I do not want ESPN. I actively do not want to support ESPN in any way whatsoever. So I am separately paying for Hulu ad-free and Disney Plus. Now, if I wanted to, I could get Hulu ad-free and Disney Plus and ESPN for like the same cost of ESPN and Hulu together, and basically like getting ESPN free or $1 a month. But I wouldn't even pay $1. In fact, even if it was the exact same price, I still wouldn't subscribe to ESPN. I think ESPN is a waste of resources, and I just assume see it shut down. So I happily pay separately for Hulu and Disney Plus separately if it means that no business is given to ESPN. And I checked Verizon, but being I don't have Verizon cell phone service, I have Verizon internet service. As only if you were a new internet customer were you eligible for Disney Plus. My account was not eligible for Disney Plus. I checked, but thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. Dear Bob, I'm known for being part of a classic TOS episode. I am known for being part of a classic TOS episode, and I was miffed to see a cheap ripoff of myself show up in the latest episode of Discovery. How do you suggest I stop the clear plagiarism evidenced by Carl of Forever? I am the guardian of forever. Well, you shouldn't have appeared to them. That was your choice, Carl. You should have just stayed invisible, let them land, look around for a few minutes, and beam away, and then never come back. But you had to appear. So I'm afraid that you are responsible for all the footage they were able to shoot of you. Dear Bob, Wesley Crusher here. I feel bad about the party ship blowing up. It was supposed to crash into a mountain, so for Christmas I'm going to send you a Christmas gift with lights and bells and 50% less explosives. Fireworks this time. Maybe uranium and platinum. How does that sound, Wes? Sure, I certainly enjoy the uranium and the platinum, Wes. Send whatever you got, I'll take it. John DeMarco says, shut up, Wesley. I don't think we should tell Wesley to shut up. Wesley's a nice boy. a nice guy, Wes. We don't need to tell him to shut up. So, this was quite the week for sci-fi fans. If you're a Star Trek Discovery fan, we just got finished with a epic two-parter of Star Trek Discovery, where yes, we did see the Guardian of Forever return. Why would they go back to the Guardian of Forever? Wasn't their whole point in going into the future 1,000 years so they could get rid and not have to deal with all the past canon? And then what's the very first thing they do this season? They go 1,000 years in the future and they say, oh, let's go back and revisit TOS canon. It's like as stupid as any Star Trek Discovery episode is written. This is the real world life of what they did. They had their chance to make their own thing, right? Most writers would not die necessarily, but they would kill for a chance to add to the Star Trek mythos, to add to Star Trek canon, to create their own thing, right? You want to add to Star Trek, you create the Q, you create the Guardian of Forever, you create an Iconian gateway. Here, these writers had a chance to create something as epic and as powerful as a Q or a Guardian or an Iconian gateway. And what did they do? They hold up their hands. They can't do it. They surrender. They say, rather than make something new, rather than make something our own, rather than add to the Star Trek mythos, we're going to borrow something that somebody better than us already did. And we're just going to change it by, 25% or so, and present it as our own. It is truly sickening and also disturbing. Why? If I got a chance to write for Star Trek and they told me we need a way to go back in time and we don't want you to bother with existing canon, we don't want you to shit on existing canon or even make the appearance that you could possibly disturb existing canon, find a new way to do it, I'd be awesome. I'm the man for the job. Why would they go back to the Guardian of Forever? It's like they don't get it. They don't get it. This was a tremendous opportunity, and not only did they squander it, they were like happy to squander it. Like they got something out of it. It's sickening that they didn't even want to try. Very disturbing, very sad, and honestly, it's I don't know if it's a symptom, but it's either a symptom or a sign of what's wrong with the Discovery writers' room. They lack any type of original thought. Even when given the opportunity, they can't take it. They can't take it. Now, on the opposite spectrum, we have The Mandalorian, which again, although I haven't watched a single Mandalorian episode yet, including this most latest episode, and I will not repeat the spoilers I heard, man, do the spoilers I heard really, really make me want to watch The Mandalorian now. And almost without, in fact, I found nobody yet who has seen this latest episode of The Mandalorian who thought it was a bad episode. Indeed, everybody I know that's seen it has said it's great, and to them, Star Wars is back. And you know what? Could you imagine if Star Trek Discovery had an episode where people, even if half the people, were saying this is the episode that Star Trek is back? Could you imagine where we'd be right now? I can't. But hell, if The Mandalorian, if Disney could put out an episode where even just the people I've seen so far have said that the Star Wars is back, I think they easily deserve the $6.99 for the first month for me to watch The Mandalorian. as I plan to do over the next month or so. And on top of all this, while Discovery continues for another 3 weeks, and The Mandalorian just ended, The Expanse has just begun. And I know a lot of you guys have not seen The Expanse. If you have, you watched a couple episodes and you gave up on it. And don't get me wrong, I can totally understand. I watched The Expanse the first time. I gave up on it after an episode or two. I was like, this is just not making any sense to me. But if you stick with it, I promise you it gets better. Now, a lot of people say, listen, I want to watch a TV show. I want to have fun. I don't want to like do prerequisite homework like I'm going back to school where I have to watch a season of a TV show just to understand the next 3 or 4 seasons. And I get that, I really do. But if you're going to tell a complex world with, more than one good guy, more than one bad guy, maybe nobody's a good guy, nobody's a bad guy. If you're going to tell a world that has different factions all vying for power, different plot lines that have nothing to do with each other, but they're all playing out in the same universe, you've got to do some backstory. And season 1 and even part of season 2 is backstory for the rest of the series. Now, we're going to have at least 6 seasons of it. So I promise you, 1.5 seasons of backstory is not that much compared to the guaranteed 6 seasons we're getting, and possibly more. Okay, what they're doing is the people are saying it's been canceled. It's going to be canceled after the 6 seasons. 6 seasons is a run of a series. Okay, 6 seasons brings you as far in the story as they could bring you. The next book in the series would take place 20 years later. So it's very possible that after a year or something, they will come back and do the next set of books to The Expanse. But the point is, the series would have ended after 6 seasons regardless. I wouldn't say it's been canceled. I'd say it's been concluded. And then if there's another series, it would be an additional series. It wouldn't be the same series going forward. So don't be scared to say, oh, The Expanse has been canceled. The Expanse is being concluded like it rightfully should be, and I would be happy with that. Hell, 6 seasons, if they promised me 6 seasons of the Orville, I would take it. I would take it right now, because I honestly don't know that we're going to get more than 3. I don't even know if we're even going to ever get this 3rd season that they're halfway done with. I'll be happy to see that. Right now, we've only got 2 seasons of the Orville. So I think we'll ever get to 6? I doubt it. I hope so, but I doubt it. So we should be happy for what we've got. And The Expanse, The Mandalorian, those are big wins. The Orville, when it comes back, will be a big win. Star Trek Discovery, I don't know why it exists, but it's there. And you know what? I've got a report on it, and when Star Trek Prodigy comes out, God help me, I will have to watch that as well. I don't know if I'll be reviewing it exactly or how I will review it. If I do review it, because it is technically supposed to be a children's show, and my reviews are not going to be for children, but in some way, shape, or form, I will be reviewing Star Trek Prodigy as well. Chris Perzer says it was indeed quite a week. We had a great season finale for The Mandalorian, great season opening of The Expanse, and if Doomcock's latest video is true, confirmation that STD is an alternate timeline. Yeah, I don't know that STD is an alternate timeline. What I can say is that STD has ignored completely how the Guardian of Forever works, how timelines work. And if you didn't already isolate STD in its own timeline in your brain before, you can certainly find an excuse to isolate STD in its own timeline now, regardless of what the official producers and showrunners claim. All new Trek, to me, is in its own separate, inferior timeline. Aravic Sonder with a $1 super chat.
Indications negative at this time.
Qapla, Aravic Sonder, and thank you so much. Agner says, when is the Orville coming back? It seems a decade. It's been a long road. It's been a long road from getting from there to here. Hector, at best, it's coming back in summer of 2021. At best. We don't know. We honestly don't know. Chris says, please show Bird some support and smack that like button. Thank you. I would appreciate the smack of the like button 1, 3, 5, 7, or odd number of times is appreciated. And I will also remind everybody, if you are interested, check out the join button of the channel. We do have channel memberships. Memberships get you access to some exclusive video clips, exclusive emojis, and depending on your level, a once a month exclusive live stream where you are free to participate. And I would certainly appreciate anybody who wants to join the channel. But with that, guys, we are going to call it a night here. MomOPrey and NephewOPrey obviously are here. NephewOPrey, MomOPrey could probably use some assistance, so I want to help her and NephewOPrey. So Qapla all, thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow, Saturday, probably 2 p.m. Eastern, will be Cinema Saturday. We will be watching Die Hard for Christmas. And then Sunday, we'll continue on Futurama, Season 4. And then Monday will be a special BedLife of Christmas songs. You pick the Christmas songs, and if I can find them on YouTube, I will sing them. And we'll see how it goes. The Christmas songs. I hope you guys enjoy it. John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Agnes says, I miss NephewOPrey. Yes. Joseph says, short stream. However, thank you. I know, Joseph. I apologize. It's just one of those days here. What are we at? An hour. Oh, man, an hour and 7 minutes. I apologize that it's such a short stream. It's just the way it worked out today. Don't worry. We'll do some singing Monday. We'll have a great weekend of movies and Futurama. And then we'll have a special next week coming up on Christmas. And thank you, John Araki. Your $1 super chat came in. Qapla, Professor Brainy Specs. Merry early Christmas, Dr. Alex. Get well, rest well. Thank you, Hector. And I will, now that we have the sound on, I will end the stream with the opening credits since you guys didn't have sound earlier. Qapla all, Bird out.
Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls.
I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. You here to make war? We surrender. Falsehood, important news are giving you weakness.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's gonna be under one roof. You're gonna run it like a business. That means you're gonna make a profit.
Look, these 3-word written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or sings tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to BedLife 5 channel. Hail Caroga.